Hi, I'm Mike Binder. I'm the architectural team lead for Shepherd Village. The village was originally laid out in a collaborative effort with the entire community, led by Chuck Durrett, who is an architect from the Colorado area and California area. And I took over the design of the private homes from Chuck in order to make sure that everybody got what they wanted in the community. So again, it was a collaborative effort. Shepherd Village has 30 private homes, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about some of the features of the homes. One of the big values that we have in Shepherd Village is sustainability. So the houses are very well insulated. We have a couple layers of a couple inches of foam insulation sprayed up against the back of the sheathing, which provides not only a really tight air seal, but also really good acoustic protection as well. Inside that we have some bat insulation, and you get to about R25, R26 on the walls, which is very good. Beyond that, we have tankless hot water heaters, which helps because essentially you're not heating water and then leaving it in a tank to cool off. It's being heated on demand, so we don't waste hot water. We have a lot of other features having to do with water saving, including low flow fixtures. We even have a way in the future for us to be able to use the gray water from the house that doesn't have solids in it, biosolids in it, to be used for irrigation. We're not there yet from a regulatory point of view, but eventually we hope that we will be able to do things like that. So that tells you a little bit about the sustainability in the homes. The houses were also designed for aging in place, so that all of the houses have at least one bathroom that is wheelchair accessible. And all of the doorways are wheelchair accessible. As you may be able to see, walking up to the house, you got a very smooth transition. There are no steps or anything to get over, so that a person in a wheelchair could basically enter the house without having any kind of barriers at all. So the interiors of the homes were also, in addition to being wheelchair accessible, are also designed to have a sense of space. Very open. The main room that includes the kitchen, dining room, and living room are two-story spaces, cathedral ceilings, so that you get plenty of light and air. The houses all have a lot of windows, basically. They're very high efficiency windows, so that we don't have to pay too much of a price in terms of energy efficiency, but it brings a lot of natural light into the house. The houses have skylights, again, very bright open space. Some of the houses have basements, and that had more to do really with the topography of the site, that some of the houses are basically on a hill. Most of the houses have a loft in the upper area above the bedrooms, which can be used for additional sleeping spaces, or it can be used for workspaces, or anything that people really want. And each individual owner, member of the community, really has tried to use that loft space differently. So a lot of flexibility there. In terms of energy efficiency, we also have very high efficiency heating and cooling systems here in the private homes. We use something called a mini split system, which means that there are individual wall-mounted heating and air conditioning heat pumps in each of the main spaces of the home, and those are all connected to a single outdoor unit, so that we have a good control over the thermal comfort in the different rooms without having to heat the entire space. We can heat and cool individual rooms if we want to, and those units are very high efficiency. We also have something called an energy recovery ventilator. When you have a house that's as tightly sealed as these are, there's always concern about indoor air quality, whether or not there's going to be too much carbon dioxide and the rooms will begin to feel stuffy. The way that we've addressed that is that summer, winter, whenever you want to, you can use the energy recovery ventilator to bring fresh air in and exhaust the stale air, but there's a heat exchange, a heat and humidity exchange inside the unit, so that you aren't basically having to reheat or recool that air that you're bringing in from the outside. So again, a big improvement in efficiency.